What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse D123 back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over 5 MLB The Show 21 cards I want to see return in MLB The Show 22. Drop a like if you guys are excited, man, and without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. But first, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Pseudo LG throwing his video on the screen. This video, when I watched it, I took inspiration from it. He did 10 legends and flashbacks he wants to see in MLB The Show 22 return. Now I'm just gonna strictly do 5 cards that were in MLB The Show 21 that I want to see in MLB The Show 22. So shout out to you, bro, for the inspiration. If you guys want to go watch that video, I highly encourage you guys to go do so. The link to that video will be down in the description. Once again, appreciate you, bro, for the inspiration. Now let's hop right into today's video, guys. So we have 5 cards I want to see return, and the first one is gonna be this 98 monthly award lightning card, Kyle Schwarber. If you guys use this card, you guys know how really good this card was. Not because of his hitting stats, but because this man can play catcher. This guy was pretty much everybody's catcher for a while in the game. He did only have about 76 fielding at catcher, but his hitting stats made up for it, guys, because in left field he wasn't too effective with the 81 fielding and the 81 reaction with the 49 speed. You could put him there, but everyone pretty much used him as a catcher, and you guys see the hitting stats, they just speak for themselves. He was really good, man. Kyle Schwarber is the first card I want to see return, and yeah, man, it's just a really good card. So let's move on to the second card. Now these are a couple Tops Now cards. I don't know if they'll ever bring back Tops Now cards. I don't really know how that works, but it's this 86 Tops Now Ryan McMahon. If you guys played MLB The Show 21 in its beginning stages when this card was released, you guys know how really good this card was. His stats don't look too crazy, right? I mean, like, literally they really don't, but he plays so much above his stats. If you guys use this card, you guys know how really good this card was. It felt like anytime he made contact, it was an extra base hit. Majority of the time a home run. Like, look at my stats with him. 30 home runs, right? We were batting 308 with him. Like, oh, you can't even see my fat head's in the way. But 30 home runs. Let me move the camera because when I show the other stats, you guys can see it. But 30 home runs, Ryan McMahon. That's the second card I want to see return in MLB The Show 22. Again, I don't know if they bring back Tops Now cards, but I hope they do. Now moving on to the third card, it's another Tops Now card, and it's a card I would always preach to you guys in my videos, in my streams. It was this 95 Tops Now Dansby Swanson, guys. Again, just like Ryan McMahon, I felt like everything I put in play was an extra base hit. If not an extra base hit, a damn home run, because he's just so good, man. He had 89. Well, his base card starts with 85 fielding and 87 reaction, which is pretty good for a shortstop at the time. Again, this was a free card as well. Did I mention that all these cards right here are free? I don't think I mentioned that. They were like, you just had to finish the monthly award program, and these you just had to do the Tops Now moments. Like, free cards, guys. Free, really good diamonds. His power was just really good, and his swing, guys, it's just something about Dansby Swanson's swing that was really good for me. Every time I put bat to ball, it was really good for me. That's all I gotta say. My stats speak for themselves. 27 home runs, batting .411. Like, this guy was really good for me. Now we're moving on to the fourth card I want to see return, guys, and it's an outfielder, really good outfielder, one that was released through events, and it's the 96 Jason Dominguez. Now I have a PSA for SDS. SDS, if you're watching right now, please make this card return in events and very early in the game. Let it be like a month or a month and a half into the game. Release this card. He doesn't have to be a 96. Maybe make him like a 92, 93, or maybe even lower. But just keep the stats the same, please. Or just re-release him as a 96. Who cares? Because this card is so good, man. Switch hitter. You guys see 100 contact, 96 power, 101 contact, 95 power. He had 93 fielding with 99 reaction and 99 speed, guys. He was really good for his time. Not to mention, guys, when he was released in events, everybody went to go play events. Like, everybody wanted this card. This is exactly why I'm saying we need this card early in the game, because it's going to draw everyone to play events, and everybody who played 21 knows how good this card was, and they're going to want him on their team very early. Now we're going to get on to the last card, and this one I feel like doesn't need any introduction because he's such a good card. In my opinion, the best second baseman in MLB The Show 21, potentially even in MLB The Show history, and it's this Finest Trey Turner card. You guys see him, man. Like, it's just wow. 93 fielding, 91 reaction. Of course, I have him parallel 4, so he base starts at 89 fielding and 87 reaction with 95 speed. You guys know Trey Turner, he's just a speedster, steals bases. You guys can bunt with him and potentially get on base, a little dribbler and get on base. Defensively, he's decent. He does make a couple errors here and there. Obviously, he's a primary second baseman, but he can play third, short, and center field as well, which is crazy. You guys see the maxed out contact. The power is maxed out against lefties. The power against righties gets increased with each parallel, of course. But this is the last card I want to see returned in MLB The Show 22. This card better be in MLB The Show 22 because he's so good. I have 51 home runs, batting .520 with this card. You guys probably have a similar stat line because this card is just so good, but they released this card so late, which kind of sucks. Wish they released it earlier. That way a lot of more people could have had access to it. Again, this card was released through events as well. So you had to grind out events to get it, which isn't bad, but it's just they released it kind of late and not a lot of people wanted to grind events, you know. But those are the 5 cards I want to see return in MLB The Show 22. What do you guys think? If you guys have any cards from MLB The Show 21 that you want to see return in MLB The Show 22, let me know down in the comments because I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. And I want to see if we maybe I missed out a couple cards that I should have thrown in the list and you guys have them. So please let me know down in the comments. These are my 5: Dominguez, Trey Turner, Dansby Swanson, Ryan McMahon, and this Player of the Month Lightning card, Kyle Schwarber. I appreciate you guys for watching today's video, man. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy Jesse D123, and I'm out.